Yo, what's up you guys? Sweaty here. Welcome to another video here on our channel. Alright, so I'm gonna try to make this short and quick. We're gonna talk about the new Insect Glaive skill that came out for Sunbreak, which is called the Kinsect Slash, which takes you through the air and then lets you dive through the monster like that. So it replaces our traditional helicopter slash, which is called the jumping advanced slash. I'll probably refer it as jazz here. So I mean, you need the red buff for it to be. Let me just gotta get the red buff. Okay, so when you jump, you'll do your helicopter slash. So that's what we're used to. Okay, so it replaces that and it turns into like a quick dive to the monster that lets you jump again. And then if you press the X button with the red buff, it will turn into a stinger. I call it a Kinsect stinger. So, alright, why would you even want to replace the jumping advanced slash, the jazz? I'm like, that's what we're used to, right? And then it's pretty good. And then it goes like this. It has a lot of hits. And pretty much it's, you know, pretty strong already. So why would you replace it? So I prefer, personally, I like Kinsect Slash better. It's because you can do it quicker. And so if you're into like charging, you know, aerial charges to make your diving, I don't use diving wyvern that much, but I mean, the longer you stay in the air, the stronger your next attack will be. So jumping Kinsect Slash is it's a little bit faster attack, because on jumping advanced slash you have to wait until you're lined up with the monster and then do the jumping advanced slash. But on the Kinsect Slash, you can just do it. Even, let me just put I need dash shoes, but I run a Mushromancer build, so I use mushrooms because I try to save my for Kinsect Slash. Once you're aimed already, you can just tap the A button and then you'll go that way. Yeah. Okay. All right. And when it comes to damage, theoretically, technically, the jumping advanced slash does a lot more. That is, if all your oops, hold on, I need my red buff. Sorry guys. Let's see. Okay, so technically, if you hit all your attacks on the weak spot, then yes, it is a lot more damage. Okay, so that's about 1155, and the Kinsect Slash 23, 464, 724 into a diving, yeah, 931. So, but the thing about it is Kinsect Slash is a little bit more consistent because the 3 hits comes fast. The 3rd hit comes from your Kinsect, and then just jumping advanced slash, the damage is maximum only if you can hit all the points on the monsters, the weak spot on the monsters. And we all know as hunters, like on a really like when the monster's moving and stuff, that's almost impossible. You will whiff some of them, and so for the most part, if you're not on the right distance from the monster, you're only gonna hit the last hit, so that's what you're shooting for anyways, because that's the strongest hit in the combo. All right, yeah. So those are a few reasons why I like the Kinsect Slash better. And also, you don't need the red buff to do that. So if you don't have any buffs and then you just do that one, you just go straight into the Kinsect Slash. You don't need to get the red buff first. But the thing about it is, like, if you do it and you get the Kinsect and you get the red buff right away, you cannot get the white one and the yellow one anymore. You're stuck in there, and then you have to get it manually. Okay, but which is not a big deal, I think. Okay, anyways, so I've been kind of chilling on a bunch of like Twitch streams for Monster Hunter that's using the Insect Glaive, and a lot of people are complaining. A lot of the complaints for the Kinsect Slash is very hard to aim, which I agree. It does require a lot of camera movement and aiming, so for it to be executed properly. Okay, and then so that's why I kind of wanted to make this video, because I kind of wanted to give a tip on how to, you know, to make it more tolerable, because I really think it's a lot better than jumping advanced slash in a few ways, and it's just more satisfying to use, I think. Yeah, and it's so quick, and then you can get out of the way. You can just be be so accurate with it, and it's just so satisfying to use. That's why I prefer it more. So I wanted to share this. So you go to settings, where is it? Go to options and you turn on gyroscope. Okay, I'm a big fan of gyroscope. If you guys notice, So you guys want to turn it on. The reason, pretty much gyroscope is like if you have a Switch controller, a Pro controller, or a 6-axis controller, it lets you control the camera or the reticle using just little tilts in your controller. Okay, because the whole point of why we want gyroscope on is because if you're using the Kinsect Slash, you only have a few seconds to aim, and then when you find that spot, you have to be able to dive to it. Okay, even though it doesn't seem a lot, it's a long time for your thumb to travel from the right stick camera control to your attack button, and then by that time you probably already whiffed. And then plus, if the monster's moving a lot, it's a lot of like shaking on your part. So if you have gyroscope on, let's see, if you have gyroscope on, all you have to do is tilt it just a little bit, and when you're ready to attack, you just press the attack button. There's just that split second that you don't have to worry about it. It does take, I mean, I know it's not like a very popular setting to be turned on by a lot of players, but I mean, if you guys just give it a chance, I think you guys will grow into it. And it's a very weird way to play, but you know, it's like if you just give it a chance, a few days, few hours, you know, a few weeks just to turn it on. For me, I don't turn it on completely. When it comes to like this, just traveling normally, I use the right stick. I only use it when aiming. I only use it for aiming. So right now I'm using gyroscope because I'm using my aim for the Kinsect. That's how I aim my insect. Yeah, and then when I'm doing my Kinsect Slash, I can just find a head. Okay, I want to get out of there. Yeah, so that's kind of how I aim my Kinsect Slash, and that's how it can be pretty accurate. But anyways, okay, let's see. Alternate again, sorry. So gyroscope, so you can adjust the sensitivity if you're in handheld mode or in TV mode. So I just left it at default because this is what I'm comfortable. You guys can always just play around with setting which one. If it's too sensitive, it's making you guys dizzy, make it mess with, maybe make it lower. So make it lower so it doesn't, you know, it doesn't go crazy on you. You guys go dizzy and everything. But you know, if you guys can tolerate faster camera movements, you guys can do it too. For up and down controls, I have it off. It's because I have my it's just me, my vertical movements are inverted, so it messes up my gyroscope. So that way I have to turn it on, and the only way, and I mean, when aiming, I really just strictly aim with the right stick a little bit, but mostly on fine aiming, it's gonna be the gyroscope. Normal gyroscope on, don't worry about those one. We're just talking about aiming with the Kinsect in this video. Yeah. And then there's also this gyro correction. I just left it as type 1. You guys can try type 2. I haven't really tried type 2, but I just leave it at type 1 and it works for me. Yeah. So there you go. So that's if you guys kind of want, I'm using advanced slash right now. Yeah, see, I'm jumping advanced slash, so you have to wait until you're kind of on the level of the monsters for you to use it. But for Kinsect Slash, you can just use it once you're aimed. So you don't even need to be at the peak of the jump to use it. So pretty much that's like, you can pull out your moves a lot faster, and then if you need to move, like if you feel the monster's about to attack already, you can get out of the way, and then once you're free, you go back in position. Yeah. So that's one, two, and then a few tips more to if you guys that might help using the when you're trying to get better at Kinsect Slash is adjust your camera like super fast. So I mean, if you guys don't want to use gyroscope, you guys really need a faster camera speed, because you just need to be fast, because you're only limited time in the air, and then you have to aim and everything like that, dodge and do all that stuff. Also, I play claw, so I hold the controller like this. So the whole point for that is that your right thumb never have to leave the right stick, so you have always control of the camera when you're moving around. Yeah, and then I combine that with my gyroscope, so it works well that for me, but to each its own. Also that way my index finger is free to just press the attack button whenever I want, when I'm ready. So. And then also, if you guys have ever used paddles, if your controllers have paddles, you guys might want to rebind some of the buttons there, so that again the right thumb doesn't move out of your right. Your right thumb is always free to move the camera. Yeah. So there's just a few things that I think that might help you guys if you guys want to try Kinsect Slash, and then get better at it, and then really put it to its potential. So I think that's it for the video. I don't know if I missed anything, if you just leave it in the comments below. I would love to read it. And then yeah, and then if you guys are trying out Gyroscope, let me know how it is for you guys. If you guys have any questions, I mean, you guys can see the overlay that we do stream on Twitch. I've been kind of inconsistent lately, but for the most part, we are streaming on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, early in the morning Pacific time, probably around 7 or 8 in the morning, and then we stream for a couple hours. So if you guys just want to stop by, if you guys have like questions that I can answer there, if you guys want more demo, just we'll go to the training room and I'll show you guys. I'll leave the link down below. Yeah, and then I'm always down to hunt people. I'm still master rank 2 because I don't really have a lot of time to play, but I mean, I love this game, so pretty much this is the only game that I'm playing right now. And yeah, so hopefully this video helps. If you guys have any questions, just just leave it in the comments below, and I'd like to have a conversation with you guys about this stuff, because I know this is kind of unorthodox, and in Gyroscope is not a popular setting for a lot of players. So alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and enjoy the hunts, guys.